What's going on, guys? Gabe with ReviewDork, and AMC just broke $47. We're still red, but we're down 27 cents. We had a low of $43.77. That is at or about a $3.30 swing, and I know a lot of you were just stressed out, pulling your hair, and say, what the hell's going on? Now, I want to go ahead and look at this highlighted area here before we talk about this hammer here, which is a bullish indicator. But this pattern here, if we go back to August 27th, this was a change of sentiment, if you will. AMC stock on a downward trend. We entered this phase and then we made a move to the upside. Now this trend line, I would have preferred AMC stock to respect it. We did break below the trend line, but this hammer is showing we got nothing to fear. It's AMC after all. Now let's go to the minute chart so we can go ahead and analyze what essentially happened. So in that 4-hour daily, that box that I shared with you was a pivot zone, and that was at or about 41 bucks. And so we could see here AMC at opening dipped all the way down to 43.77 and then began to climb its way out of the red. Currently, during this video, which we hope to produce ASAP, we're down 16 cents, and we like to see a continuation of this move. RSI, relatively strong at 77. We have the MACD and the histogram also showing strength in this power move. And yes, I was bullish today. I voted the green day on Weeble. Now, I want to look at a couple of things that made me bullish. Now, you want to talk about movies coming out this weekend. Well, it's not blockbuster type of movies, but if you're a movie buff, you're going to go anyways. Now, we go to top movies coming out this week, and Clint Eastwood, that man, the water he drinks because he's alive and kicking. All right, Cop Shop, you know, Gerard Butler, he does these interesting movies, and I really feel like he's pretty underrated. Let's look at the S&P 500. By noontime, we had a run up. Let's look at NASDAQ. At or about noontime, we had a run up. Dow Jones, at or about noontime. And then we had our March up. And then the Russell 2000 index, which AMC sits in. You guys could see it has been consolidating after dipping in the early morning hours. With that being said, a lot of you guys talk about AMC being a negative beta stock. And what does that mean? That means that the stock tends to move inverse of the market. But as we can see, AMC is no different than any other stock in the market. We currently have a negative beta here at negative 4.34, which tells us if the market's in a downtrend, AMC has the tendency to move on upwards. I want to talk about a couple of things that people are mentioning. Market correction and market crash. Would this bode well for AMC stock? Absolutely. If we have a market crash, that means portfolios begin to shrink, and then that means margin calls start to happen, right? But also, no reason to fret. Market corrections last 3 to 4 months, and market crashes on average last about 6 months, with the exception to the 2008 crash, which lasted about 18 months. And so, guys, you know, this is all about psychology here, right? And I want you guys to really take into consideration that all of the major indexes have been in an uptrend historically. This is the U.S. economy. There are too many greedy fucks out there. Everybody wants to make money. And so therefore, we're going to see these indexes continue to march and march and march upwards. AMC stock is no different. Yes, it is a short squeeze play, and we have to do the obligatory Ortex data. But we have short interest at negative 2.29% on the change. Now, current short interest is 18.83%. Short interest is crowded. That is a very crowded number. When we go ahead and compare it to the likes of Apple, 0.57%. So this needs to give you just that benchmark to show you just how crowded the space is for AMC and confirmed that the apes are not crazy. We are not crazy. Yeah, we like to chew on crayons and yeah, we like to pound our chests with light taps, etc., but we're not crazy. Let's go back to price action here, see where we currently stand. 47.13. We're 16 cents away from being a green day. Keep your mentals together, guys. We buy, we hold, we buy some more. Fuck mainstream media. Peace.